Morena. Ke te pēhea koutou. Sorry to be a bit late, but I had a few things happening. And now they've stopped happening, so I'm here. Yes, it's Michael again instead of Hayley, and that's going to be a permanent thing. Yep. So Hayley's got other things happening in her life, and I've taken over the program, and I've decided to revert to calling it RAM, Random Access Memory, because that's the way my brain works nowadays, you see. Yeah, so that's the deal. It's RAM, and I'm telling you what's happening around the Wairarapa. So from Friday in the Paeatua and Tararua district, because it's this is run by the Lions of Paeatua and Tararua. There's a second-hand book sale on at the Paeatua Town Hall from 10 o'clock. It's also on Saturday from 10 o'clock also. It's a huge second-hand book sale. FPOS is available. Bring your own bags, though. There's a firewood raffle, and all proceeds for this go to charities, local charities. If you've got things you want to contribute, there's still time for that. You can bring your books, jigsaws, records, DVDs, CDs, you know, stuff. So that's at the Paeatua Town Hall, which is on Main Street and Kiwi Street, on the corner there in Paeatua, Friday from 10 o'clock and Saturday also from 10 o'clock. There's an exhibition starting at King Street, starting at Aratoi, but it's the King Street Artworks 22nd annual exhibition. It starts on Friday and runs for quite a while. But there's a special opening Friday night, 5:30 until 7. Features a collection of eclectic works. You get that with works in all manner of media from the artists who work at this one-of-a-kind place in Masterton, King Street Artworks. So the exhibition actually continues until the 21st of July, not July, because there's no such thing. And artwork will be for sale. Great. Now I'm still on Friday, you see. There's a quiz night for the Whakaoriori Air Scout Group at Hadlow School, Friday from 7 till 10. So if you want to get tickets, you can email Whakaoriori Scout Group, all one word, Whakaoriori Scout Group at outlook.com. Tickets are $10, and this is fundraising to get 21 scouts and their leaders to the 22nd New Zealand Scout Jamboree at Mystery Creek in December. Well, it goes through to January as well. So that's at the Hadlow School Hall. The quizmaster's Rodney Fraser. We know Rodney. He used to do a scout program here at the station quite a few years back. Tables are 4 to 6 people, $10 a head. Cash bars available, beer, wine and non-alcoholic drinks, nibbles and supper provided, spot prizes, raffles, silent auction. Courtesy coaches are available for a donation within, you might provide a prize or something within Masterton. It's no good saying, just come up to Cape Reinga and pick up my lampshade. No. Anyway, that's the quiz night on behalf of the Whakaoriori Air Scout Group at Hadlow, Friday night, 7 till 10. Sunset Cinema is on again at the Carterton Events Centre, and this is Faces Places on Friday night, 7 till 9:30. I've seen this one before. It looks fascinating. You've got the director, who's Agnes Varda, and a photographer muralist, JR, journey through rural France and form an unlikely friendship. I don't think they set out to form an unlikely friendship. That's just the way it panned out. But I've heard it's a great film. So that's on at Sunset Cinema, Carterton Events Centre, Holloway Street, Carterton, on Friday, 7 o'clock. Hey, if you... because they've got a whole season of these things. If you want to get a membership ticket, that'll cost you $80. Or if you just want to get 3 months membership, $35. So that's quite a good deal. Ask the event centre about that, because I don't have any specific information. Let's get on to Saturday. Now, if I sound like I'm barreling on, it's because I've got a guest phoning up soon. So, in fact, we won't get on to Saturday yet. We'll play some music, and I've got some Ricky Lee Jones here. I think we're going to listen to that great track about downstairs at Danny's All-Star Joint. Go for it, Ricky. Now, this is a different track, but that's okay.
There's a crow flying, talking ragged tree to tree. He's black as the highway that's leading me. Now he's diving down to pick up on something. You
know what's happened? I've put Joni Mitchell into the Ricky Lee Jones cover. Anyway, she's pretty good.
I took the ferry to the highway, then I drove to a pontoon plane. I took a plane to a taxi and a taxi to a train. I've been traveling so long. How am I ever gonna know my home when I see it again? I'm like a black crow flying in a blue, blue sky. In search of love and music, my whole life has been illumination, corruption, and diving, 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 diving down to pick up on every shine.
I think our phone call is coming through. Is that you there, David?
Yes, it is me. Good morning, Michael.
Oh, look at that. Look, sorry, Joni, Joni Mitchell. I'm just going to have to wind you right down because David's calling. Whoa, I tell you what, I got my headphones really loud. My ears are going to start to bleed. There we are. It's been a funny morning, David. All sorts of things have gone right, wrong, and sideways. But the good thing is, there you are. So David's calling from Palmerston North, but he's offering a workshop in Masterton very soon, David. Tell us about that.
Yes, on Tuesday, the 11th, that's next week, we're running a workshop on, we call it the practice of self-esteem.
Yep.
And the byline is the confidence game, because whether you call it lack of confidence or fear of failure or self-doubt, whatever you call it, basically it is a confidence thing.
Mm.
And, our level of confidence varies from day to day, time to time, incident to incident. And the thing is that confidence has been knocked out of people, through their life's experiences. And in today's day and age, as you put it, you'll find that this has been challenged quite significantly, and it's caused quite a large disconnect in the population. And the thing is that people have never been trained in the skills of self-confidence. And we find that we go, one of the first things we need to do with a group of people is to show them how to build their confidence and what skills and what practices are necessary for that to happen.
Right, so even if you're dealing with a totally different matter, one of the first things you have to tackle is people's self-esteem.
Yes, it is. If they haven't got the basic confidence, to step out and go ahead and try to advance themselves in some kind of way. We find the level of confidence needs to be built. And along with the confidence comes the motivation. They get excited because they're confident, and then they launch out into all sorts of new, exciting adventures, be it employment or be it sports or looking after their children at home. They become more confident in what they're doing.
Right. So this sounds like a really good idea, that instead of doing a workshop about something else and then before you can get going having to tackle the whole issue of self-esteem, this is a free workshop on the issue of self-esteem itself.
Yes, it's building confidence. It's laying the foundation for future advancement and success in people's lives. and yes, we're offering it free, and it's open, and enrolment is available through either my phone number or through our website, which is focusleadershipcoaching.com. It's all laid out there, and or if the people wish, they can contact me on my cell phone by texting their name to me and saying that they want to enrol on the seminar, and I will respond usually pretty directly.
Right.
My cell phone number is 027 255 4843.
David, I'm going to repeat that because your cell phone's sort of drifting in and out a bit. We're hearing everything you're saying, but I think it's worth me saying contact David on 027 255 4843 and just text your name to him. Or if you want to go on the website, that's www.focusleadershipcoaching, all one word, .com. Now, when is this, David?
This is next Tuesday.
I know you've told us, but people like me, we need to... Next Tuesday the 11th.
Yes, at the Wairarapa Community Centre.
Right.
And starting at 9 o'clock and finishing around 11:30.
Right, and so I'm trying to imagine how such a workshop might run. What kind of things can people expect?
Okay, well, they will have a worksheet that we'll be working from, and I'll be speaking around the worksheet, and we will be swapping stories and talking to one another, and we'll be putting down the basic foundations, and then what we will do is get the people to pick some area of their life that they want to improve, and then they'll work out their own personal individual plan on how they will do that. How they will follow it up and how it will be supported. So it's quite a interactive seminar. It's not me standing up, chalk and talk.
No.
It's a participation thing. There'll be some group work where we work in pairs or as a whole group, and it's the workbook that they're working from. It's all laid out in front of them, so they're filling in information as they go, so that they walk away with a record of what's transpired during that 2 hours, and they can reflect back on it and
Oh, that's great.
remember.
Yeah, that's good because sometimes, especially if you're like me and you've got a brain like a sieve, you go, well, that was great, and then people say, and what was it about? And you go, I'm not sure.
We tend to forget 50% of what we hear and sing within the first couple of hours of walking out of the room.
Yeah, so having that record of it is good. But also, I mean, you do absorb these things, and even if you can't describe them perfectly to another person, you've gone through an activity that is going to have an effect on how you go about things and hopefully build your self-esteem.
Yes, exactly. And as you say, they will go away with a written record of what transpired, and it's like the blueprint of a plan, really. They take away that blueprint with them, and they can repeat that blueprint every day for the rest of their lives if they want to.
Great. All right. Well, just to reiterate, people, you need to get hold of David. 027 255 4843. Just text your name on that. So David's got an idea of how many people are going to turn up. David, you just then get back in touch with them, do you?
I will confirm their enrolment by return text or return email. Whichever way they contact me, I'll return to let them know that, yes, your name is registered, and we will be delighted to see you on the day.
Great. Oh, well, I'm sure they'll be delighted to see you too. Thanks for calling, David. And
appreciate that.
Good luck with the workshop. Good luck to all you people who are going to turn up.
Yes. Thank you very much, Michael.
Thanks. See you, David. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Right, now that was interesting because the cell phone went in and out, but I think you caught more or less everything that he said, didn't you? Time for another bit of music. I've got Soul Man. Let's have a listen to that. Sam and Dave, presumably they're both soul men. They were both singing along, so maybe it should have been, we're soul men, but, that wouldn't have worked as well, so, okay, well done, Sam and Dave. Now, Saturday. We're on to Saturday now, and you can learn to make Havarti cheese. Yep, at Wild Bush Cheese in Woodville, Burgoyne Street in Woodville. There's a workshop on Saturday from 10 till 3 on how to make Havarti cheese. It costs $130 for the workshop, but you end up knowing how to make Havarti cheese. So they teach you how to turn fresh cow's milk into tangy cheese. They provide all the equipment and ingredients, and you get to take the cheese home with you. Well, you made it. You'll also rustle up a yummy lunch. No, they'll do that, because you don't want to just have Havarti cheese for lunch, do they? They'll rustle up a yummy lunch, and of course you'll get to sample their tasty Wild Bush sheep cheese. All that for $130. Maximum of 6 people, so get in quick, and you can do that by emailing Kirsty at wildbushcheese.co.nz. Kirsty, Kirsty, at wildbushcheese.co.nz. Yeah, so that's how to make Havarti cheese. Well, that's what you'll learn. There's a mahi rarangi workshop at Featherston Community Centre. That's flax weaving, by the way. This is every Saturday, isn't it? Because this isn't the first time I've mentioned it. 12 till 4. The tutor is Fire Edith. It costs $10 per class, and bring something to drink and eat to share with the group. This class offers students the opportunity to start learning about raranga. You'll learn history and Wairarapa tikanga regarding mahi raranga and responsibilities related to being kaitiaki, because that's a guardian, of harakiki and pā harakiki. Those are the flax and flax bushes that, obviously, that you use for the raranga. This knowledge underpins the fundamental basic techniques of raranga that you'll learn throughout the duration of the year. Level of the class is pretty much beginners, all right? So just turn up. 12 students maximum, so maybe get in touch with the centre, the Featherston Community Centre, just to see if it's full up or not. Oh, and over in... Sorry, I'm on Saturday, and I'm whizzing from this part of the region to another, so we're going all the way from Featherston right up to Payatua again, because they're having a roller derby. The Bush Multisport Trust Turf Pavilion are having a roller derby. It's quite good to watch, even if you don't feel like getting out there and skating and, banging into stuff. And that's on Saturday at 2:30. Adults $5, children $2. It's door sales only. Let's move on to Sunday, because there's the Battle of Messines commemoration at the Featherston Memorial RSA, Fox Street, Featherston. On Sunday from 2 till 4, join them at Featherston's War Memorial on Sunday at 2 p.m. as we will commemorate the 102nd anniversary of the Battle of Messines during World War I. Featherston commemorates this occasion due to the very close and cordial relationship between Featherston and the small Belgian town of Messines, which is also known as Messines, or Messines, which were officially twinned on the 11th of November 1975 in recognition of the fact that many New Zealanders who took part in the Battle of Messines had trained at Featherston Military Camp. So if you're wishing to lay wreaths, please contact the RSA prior to then, either by phoning them on 022 165 3521 022 165 3521, or email, you could do that, email them at Featherston, so that's FSTN, short for Featherston, RSA at gmail.com, FSTN RSA at gmail.com, or you can direct message them via their Facebook page. Lots of ways to be in touch. I'm not going to move on to Monday. I'm going to play a track. So what do we have? What about... you'll notice that I say this every week. Every week I say, I'm particularly flustered today, or it's been quite a morning. And eventually you're going to go, he says that every time. The problem is, I need some coffee. Possibly, I also need some more brain cells. They've been dying since I was 25. But we'll have the Spencer Davis group with Gimme Some Loving. It's not coffee, but it'll do. Spencer Davis group, Gimme Some Loving. I'm into that. I'm going to keep going, because we must move forward, ever onwards, because otherwise we just atrophy, and that's no good. All right, taking these off. When I say these, I mean my headphones, because my ears were getting warm. All right, from Monday on, let's have a look. Well, at the Featherston Community Centre, we have Art for Everyone. That's on Mondays, generally, 7 till 9 p.m. This is a place for people to share knowledge, tools and skills. It's also a time to hang out, get started or get motivated. So join them at this weekly class to work on your ideas with a group of neighbours and friends, and come and give it a go. This is the Art for Everyone at the Featherston Community Centre on Mondays, 7 till 9. Koha is $2, door sales only. Whizzing right back up to Tararua again, Pahiatua, there's the Tararua College Open Evening on Tuesday. Yep. So 6 p.m, the Tararua College are opening their doors and they want to show you around. you know, that sort of thing where you go, I'd like my kids to go here. Can I just have a look, see what subjects you're offering, see what extramural activities, what the feel of the school is like. So do that. Go to Tararua College's open evening. It's Churchill Street, Pahiatua. And we're talking about Tuesday, 6 o'clock. And now to a bit of theatre. A bit of theatre at the Carterton Events Centre, opening, well, on Thursday the 13th of June. What? Oh, that's a whole week away, but I'm telling you about it now. Yeah. Wow, just dropped something on the desk, but it seems to be all right. Okay, Nell Gwyn is opening at the Carterton Events Centre next Thursday. I mention it because my program is every Friday, so you might as well know that next Thursday, Nell Gwyn opens and runs through Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then the following Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and closes on Saturday, the 22nd of June. What can we tell you about Nell Gwyn? Well, it says here that she was pretty and witty. Nell Gwyn, a lowly orange seller, rises to become the mistress of King Charles II in this warm-hearted, bawdy winner of the 2016 Olivia Award for Best New Comedy. That's over in England, you see, the Olivia Award. 1660s London casts off its drab, puritanical past and embraces everything extravagant and sexy, apparently. In the burgeoning world of women on the stage, I get it. There should be a comma there. In the burgeoning world of women on the stage, premier actor Charles Hart trains her as an actress, and they become lovers, because prior to then, all the women's parts were played by men. Unaware of her success and who is watching, Nell mesmerises and captures the heart of the public and the king. Who wins the heart of our unlikely heroine? Well, if you know history, you'll know it's probably King Charles. But I'm not saying anything. Turn up to it. So Nell Gwyn starting next Thursday at the Carterton Events Centre. It's a community theatre production in association with Nick Hearn Books and the Play Bureau, New Zealand. Time for another song. What about The Letter? I like that song. You know, Baby, she wrote me a letter. You know the one. Well, there's no need for me to sing it. I'm just going to play it. It's the Box Tops.
Give me a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone, I'm a-going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. I don't care how much money I gotta spend. Got to get back to my baby. Lonely days are gone, I'm a-going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. When she wrote me a letter, said she couldn't live without me no more. Listen, mister, can't you see I got to get back to my baby once more. Anyway, yeah, give me a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone, I'm a-going home. My baby used to wrote me a letter. When she wrote me a letter, said she couldn't live without me no more. Listen, mister, can't you see I got to get back to my baby once more. Anyway, yeah, give me a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone, I'm a-going home. Oh, my baby used to wrote me a letter. Oh, my baby used to wrote me a letter.
The Box Tops with The Letter. We had a band in Whakatane where I grew up that used to play that, and that last bit where it goes, they had the first surf pedal, for guitars in Whakatane, and we were all tremendously impressed. Anyway, that's pretty much it for us. You know how I started a bit late because I had a few things going on and some stuff was broken, and so you go, "Ooh, I'd better rush to catch up," and then you catch up and rush so much that you're ahead of time. So I'm finishing a bit early, but mainly because I need that coffee, that aforementioned coffee. It's been a pleasure speaking very rapidly at you. I hope it's been all right for you, and I hope that you enjoy all the wonderful things that are going on over the Wairarapa. It's a bit cold at the moment, but often the best thing to do is get out there and be involved and get the circulation happening and get things moving, and suddenly it don't feel so cold no more. All right, that's it from me. I'm off. See you later. Bye.